Welcome. This Yoga Nidra invites you to meet the feeling of loneliness, not to change it, but to allow it. Loneliness can sometimes feel tight, hollow, perhaps numb, a shrinking away from life when some part inside of us has forgotten how held we are in essence. Here in this meditation, you are invited to rest and to allow whatever is present to be touched by awareness. Connection does not need to be created. It is already here, waiting to be recognized in the space where nothing is pushed away. I'm inviting you to find a position where your body feels completely supported. Maybe you'd like to cover yourself with a cozy blanket, a supportive cushion under your knees, perhaps something to cover up your eyes. And when you're ready, I invite you to feel the steadiness beneath you. The earth receives everything. Your breath, your weight, your emotions. Inhale gently, and with each exhale, allow yourself to settle a little more. Sense the points of contact. Your heels, legs, pelvis, spine, shoulders, and head. Let your body soften into gravity. If loneliness is present, notice how it shows itself in this moment. Perhaps a tightness in the chest, a hollow in the belly, a quiet ache beneath your ribs. allow these sensations to be exactly as they are. Touch them softly with your awareness, as you would touch something delicate and shy. There is nothing to fix, only an invitation, an allowing. Let your breath become very gentle and natural, and let a simple sankalpa, an intention for this practice that deeply resonates from within, come up. It could be something like, I am open to connection. Or perhaps, I allow what is already here. You can choose your own sankalpa. The sentence of your intention needs to be spoken in present time, and you repeat it silently 3 times. Let your words become a felt vibration rather than a thought. The feeling of loneliness begins to breathe when the subtle contractions within this felt sense are received with intimacy rather than pushed away. By meeting what is already here, we naturally settle back into the connection with inner wholeness that is ever present and has never left. And as this felt sense of loneliness is acknowledged, you may begin to explore it intimately, not as a problem, but as a living texture of form within you. a subtle presence with its own rhythm, its own breath, its own way of expanding and gathering again. There is no need for it to change. There doesn't have to be an impulse to fix it. Simply sensing how it moves, how it tastes, how it unfolds in its own timing when given all the space it requires. Let this inner landscape unfold at its natural pace, as though time itself were widening around you, offering the sensation all the room it requires to be exactly as it is. Notice how in this spaciousness, even the most tender contractions begin to reveal their deeper language. Now bring your attention to the center of your chest. Feel the gentle rise and fall of breath there. A tender wave of life. A quiet invitation to rest. From this still center, let awareness flow through your body like sunlight drifting over soft, undulating hills, touching each curve, each hollow, each whisper of sensation. Bring your awareness to the right side of your body, right shoulder, the curve of the upper arm, elbow, forearm, wrist, right hand, thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger. Notice the warmth, the subtle hum, the life in each fingertip. Your left shoulder, upper arm on the left side, elbow, forearm, wrist, left hand, thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger. Feel both hands together as if holding a quiet current of connection, as if tracing the soft thread of life itself. Move to your back, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, the space between, the landscape of your back wide and receptive. Sense the weight of the body sinking into the earth, the tender embrace of support beneath you. Bring awareness to your neck, back of the head, skull, resting like a calm, steady lantern. Your jaw relaxed, tongue resting soft, lips parted slightly, eyes like dark pools of stillness, forehead, temples, crown, open, spacious, light shimmering softly. Chest, ribs, belly. Feel the subtle movement of breath ripple through you. The quiet rhythm of life ebbing and flowing like a gentle tide caressing sand. Pelvis, hips, the well of life energy, the fertile ground of creation. Sense subtle currents shifting and softening. Right leg, thigh, knee, shin, calf, ankle, right foot, heel, sole, top, big toe, second, third, fourth, little toe. Left leg, thigh, knee, shin, calf, ankle, left foot, heel, sole, top, big toe, second, third, fourth, little toe. Now sense the body as one flowing, continuous field, from crown to toes, inside and outside as one, soft, warm, alive, seamless. Feel the tiny currents of life connecting every part. And notice how this body, this living vessel, holds both contraction and openness, stillness and movement, all at once. Rest in the heart space. Let everything be as it is. Perhaps there is warmth, perhaps tenderness, perhaps a quiet space that needs nothing from you. Allow the feeling of me and the feeling of loneliness to soften into one shared presence. breath moves, life moves, and you are the awareness behind all movements. Connection appears not by reaching outward, but by letting the heart open inward, exactly here, exactly now. Feel the subtle web of life around you, the pulse of your own heart, the breath of life, the shared hum of all who have ever felt alone. You are part of this one living field, a wave within the same ocean. Rest here, held, breathed, connected. Here, separation loosens. Here, connection reveals itself as what has always been. Slowly begin to feel your breath deepen, softly, naturally. Notice the gentle swell of the inhale and the warm release of the exhale. Feel the weight of your body again, the texture of the ground beneath you, the temperature of the air on your skin. begin to invite the smallest movements, a soft wiggle of the fingers, a subtle shifting of the toes, let your jaw move slightly as if testing the sweetness of returning. And slowly, slowly let awareness widen, as though your inner horizon is opening to the room around you. And when you are ready, let a deeper breath rise through your whole body. And with the exhale, imagine your edges softening into wakefulness. Perhaps stretch gently or roll to one side, moving in a way that feels kind to your body and to your nervous system. Take your time. There is no rush. And when it feels right, come to a comfortable seated position, eyes soft, and breath steady and relaxed. The practice of Yoga Nidra comes to a gentle close. Thank you for the gift of your presence.